Just when you think that it can't get any more stupid in California, people that have financed vehicles are now having them repossessed because the state of California won't pass them for smog or approve their registration. Even though at the time the vehicle was manufactured, the state of California gave official California Air Resource Board stickers for them. Talk about stupid. This is retarded. Quick break, guys. You've heard me talk about Exter wallets before. They're all about smart, durable design. You see me using this thing all the time. Now Exter is actually leveling up, taking that same smart design that we get in the wallets into travel gear with the new travel vacuum pack. It's been a game changer for some of my trips, especially the recent one I just did to Roadkill Nights. First off, the bags can actually triple your storage. I'm talking 15 items compressed down, saving up to 60% space in any travel bag. That means no more paying for those extra baggage fees or dragging an oversized carry-on. I mean, it's a game changer. With the included air pump, you can compress anywhere. It's USC rechargeable, 20 uses per charge, and works fast. Clothes stay sealed tight, fresh and protected. No weirdo smells, no spills, totally waterproof. And the bags themselves, they're tough. Anti-rip nylon, airtight zippers, modular design so they fit in any bag. Honestly, they even double as laundry bags which are on their trip, which is huge for me because I usually have to get the ones from the hotel. They're a pain. But it makes life way easier when I'm traveling. Once you pack with these, you really can't go back to shoving stuff into cubes and hoping for the best. Exter is running a Labor Day sale up to 48% off site-wide through September 16th. And if you use my code TK's Garage at checkout, you'll stack another 10% off on top. Just hit the link in the description or scan the QR code that is on screen. Pack more, stress less, and major thanks to Exter for sponsoring today's video. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. We're drinking some non-tariff Canada Dry this evening. Actually, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning at the time I'm recording this. You'll see it the same day. California is now basically telling banks that vehicles are not being registered or they can't register them because they won't pass smog. And what do you think banks are doing? That's right. They're repossessing legal vehicles that you guys in California may have bought. I'm talking Hellcats. I'm talking Demon 170s. I'm talking Corvettes. I'm talking Ford single cab trucks with superchargers on them that were previously approved or had approval stickers on them. But now with whatever has changed at the California Air Resource Board, they won't register them. They won't pass them. Now, I already talked about the inspection fiasco that's going on in California right now. That's going to drop here at the beginning of the year, which is basically going to make you guys all bend over, get a little bit of Vaseline, and get railed where the sun doesn't shine. It's just not a good look, man. Seeing this is insane. And I like I said, I didn't want to believe it. And then I had multiple friends reach out to me that were dealers that were like, have you seen this? Banks are now repossessing cars if they can't get their registration renewed or a smog approval. And they're quick with it, like within 30 days. Not even giving them like 60 days or 45 days, nothing. If it's 30 days and your registration lapsed, guess who's coming? The bank. If you owe something on that car, they're coming to get it. And That's insane. Like, think about that. Not only do you have to worry about the state overreaching and screwing you over royally, but now you have to worry about your own bank or where you financed your vehicle with coming back to take it away from you. We've already seen this, and I know someone's gonna be like, "Oh no, it's only for Uber or Lyft." No. This isn't about using the vehicle for commercial purposes. If you bought a 50 state legal Challenger, Charger, something else, and it was CARB approved, but now all of a sudden it doesn't pass smog for whatever reason. Let's say it's bare bone stock, you haven't done a thing to it, but now because of what they're doing now to check for smog, it doesn't pass. Doesn't matter if it has that CARB sticker on it. They will not pass the vehicle. Within 30 days after the date of your registration lapsing, banks are repossessing those cars. Don't believe me? Google it. There's multiple stories about it already. Not just me talking about it. And I had friends at multiple banks, excuse me, that work at multiple banks that told me. I have a friend that makes decisions on loans at Ally Bank. I have another one that works at Chrysler Capital, AKA, I guess that's Santander Bank. And they said the same thing. Now they're going to say, oh, those are subprime. No, it doesn't matter. Capital One Finance doesn't matter. If it's past 30 days and your registration expires, they're coming in there to take the car. And it's crazy. California is doing nothing to help people out with that. And it's not even just like regular cars. This happened to somebody that has an exotic. That's how it got on my radar. Somebody had a McLaren, a super nice car, passed all the stuff that needed to be passed for California smog, had the car for like 13 months. He had like a week or something left, went to go get his smog check so he could go get his registration renewed, and nope. What happened about 2 weeks after that, the finance company that deals with these exotics basically said, hey, we got to come pick up the car. It's not registered. We don't know what you're doing with it. And if it's not legally on the road in California, they don't want to have an issue. Well, what the banks don't want to have happen is the state of California or California Highway Patrol, which will do this, tow your car and then refuse to give it to the bank and sit on it and then put a lien on it. And then when it's all said and done, the bank ends up holding the bag and they're screwed. Yes, they will destroy your credit, but the bank ends up losing their ass on the car. So that's why they're not playing this game. You can thank California for this. You can thank your elected representatives where you live. You can thank your governor. I don't see this changing anytime soon. And I think what they're trying to do now in terms of how an exhaust sounds, whether they're going to pass you or not, Jesus Christ, man. It's going to get a lot worse in California before it gets better. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what we do, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I just don't know when the madness is going to end in California. I feel like every time we plug a hole or something changes, maybe, you know what, maybe when a new governor is elected, if they're not stupid, which means I don't want to even get into politics, but if they're not dumb, and you can tell me which ones are dumb in the comments, if they're not dumb, maybe they'll change some of this crap. And, you know, if there's maybe some election integrity out there, maybe things can change in California. I don't know. Anyways, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up. Thank you guys very much for watching. And as always, stay petty, my friends.